All right, y'all. So I am about to tackle this atrocious grow light setup in here. I got to clean out all the old stuff. I got to clean off the rack, like spray it down, disinfect it from all the critters. Honestly, just getting my life together in this room because it's a mess. This is where I stay now. Now that I'm working from home, I am in this room like 10, 12 hours a day sometimes because I can't help it. It's always something to do. Anyway, I need to clean it up so that my mind can work better. My mind can work clearer in this room. Okay, so anyway, I was getting out this fogger that I won. This Petro Tools fogger. I won it on Ryan's channel, Heavenly Hills Homestead, which is an amazing channel, y'all. Go over there and watch him. But I had never unboxed it. I won this like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, okay? So I started to take it out of the box. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just film this because I don't know how to use this thing. Oh. I know, this is fun. No paperwork here. So this is a Canna fogger, battery powered atomizer fogger. Got the little canister that you fill with, you know, you can either do fertilizer or you can do pesticides, okay? Dual purpose. You can either, you know, fog down your plants, or I'm about to fog down this rack after I move all the plants out. What I'm gonna put in there is neem oil and probably a little bit of soap. And I'm probably gonna use Dawn dish soap. I was gonna get the Castile, but since I'm not spraying this on plants, it's going on a rack. I think I'm gonna use the Dawn. Anyway, so here we go. A USB charger. So hopefully I can just plug this in while I clear off this rack. Hopefully I can just plug this in and let it charge. It's really pretty. That. Oh, what's that? Why did I wait so long to use this thing? I'm weird. There we go. Baggy off. Packaged really nice. Oh, there we go. I can measure my neem oil and my water and my soap, and it just kind of dangles down in there. That's kind of fun. Hold on, let me screw this back. Okay. Is that it? It only turns once? Okay. Okay, and then I guess it comes out of there. There's no other attachments? Interesting. Okay. I would have thought there'd be like some nozzle attachments or something, but no. No. Okay, so we're gonna charge it. Gives you all the instructions here. You're gonna charge it, you know, la la la. Okay, well, I'll get this charging. While it's charging, I'm gonna get everything out of here. I always do better if I take everything out and deal with the stuff out there, and then I can decide what's coming back in. If I leave everything in and decide what's going out, it'll take me days. Put that in there. And then I've got a little USB thing on the kitchen island. So, all right, there's that. Let me get to cleaning this out. All right, so I have gotten all the plants out. I've wiped it down with some Mr. Clean and hot water. I put a little bit of warm water in this canister here for the fogger. I put just a hint of Dawn dish soap, like barely even a drizzle. So all that's for is just to help the neem oil. Help this neem oil incorporate into the water. Oh, not much. Because there's not that much water in here, so we do not need that much neem oil. That was probably a teaspoon. Put this in here. Okay, there it is. We have our neem oil. Check it out. Okay. Now, I need my glasses. All right, here we go. So we're going to turn it on. All 4 lit up. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So we have low, medium, high, and high. I did not know that. Okay. I don't want these to be sopping wet because I have lights. I have electricals here. Anyway, let's try again. So here you can see it come out. Okay. It's just spraying, just lightly misting. Okay. I don't want to get my walls wet and I don't want to get my electrical sopping wet, but I'm just spraying down everything. I don't like that you have to keep hitting the button to get it to turn on. Nicole Lee Smith. There's an off button. Menopause brain. Okay. Anyway, I like this a lot. Thank you, Ryan. You probably never see this, but thank you so much. All right, well, now that that's done, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do a little bit of work. And then I'll decide what gets loaded back in here. Now, I got to clean off my desk too. Okay, bye. Also, I got complete coverage on that rack and I barely used any liquid. So this is the way to go. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. And it is a cool, breezy 66 degrees. I do believe we're supposed to get up to 78 today, 80. Anyway, it's gonna be warm. So have on my hat, have on my Farmer's Defense. Okay. We're gonna make a day of it. So it could be a long video. I have a hodgepodge of things I want to get done. We're going to do some harvesting. We're going to do some tomato planting, the last of tomatoes. We're going to do some seed starting. We're going to do some teepee building and bean planting, pole bean planting. So it is Saturday morning. It's not that early. It's probably 8:30. Anyway, I couldn't get out here any earlier. I just couldn't do it. I was tired. Anyway, okay, so I'm trying to gear myself up here mentally for this day. I'm going to try not to get sunburnt like I did the last weekend I was out here for multiple hours. Honestly, I should have worn shorts. I should have got some sun on these legs, but I'm not ready for that yet. We'll just tackle one thing at a time. I got squash to plant. Okay. First thing I know for sure I want to get done is I want to harvest my spinach because it's starting to bolt. So we're going to harvest the spinach while it's still hopefully edible. The spinach and the radish that are in that container, and then we can plant up that container with probably some squash because I'm going to need to be able to cover it. Anyway, let's do that right now. Let's go harvest. Spinach is looking really good. Oh no, best spinach ever, best ever. So, but let's get it out of here so we can get some other stuff moved in. Real excited about that spinach. Yes, this is an Easter basket. I like to get my baskets from Goodwill because baskets are expensive brand new. And Goodwill always has Easter baskets. This one's pretty. Spinach still tastes good, even though it's bolted. Next, I'm going to pull out these radish that are right next door. They're way overdone. They look like they're going to be a little woody, a little corky. Oh yeah, look at that. It's split. There's a hole in it. There's a hole right there. I'm going to harvest them anyway. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I am going to rinse these off though before I put them in the basket. That's a lot of dirt. Anyway, Chloe, I guess I'll quit talking now. I think I'm going to have to pull out the spinach only because I need to use this bed. And I don't have time to let all this break down. So I am going to have to pull it out. Normally I just cut things down to soil level, but I'm going to be using this. So these will go in the compost. Let me do these things. Okay, so this bed is now clean, and since it's only a 4-foot bed, less than 4 feet, 3.5 feet. Anyway, I'm resisting the urge to overfill it with squash. I'm only gonna put 2. You know I wanna put like 12 squash in here. So I have these 2 that I have pre-started. One is smaller than the other. These are my round zucchini. One of them's already trying to make babies. Probably the bigger one here, smaller one over here. And then I still have my New Zealand spinach, my warm weather spinach that is just getting going. So we'll have some spinach spilling out this way. We'll have some squash here and squash here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of fertilizer, just all purpose, 222 into the hole. And I'm gonna put some hoops because these are gonna get covered to protect them from the squash vine bar, okay? We're gonna get some squash this year. Bella. Yes, we are. And I know they don't like their roots being disturbed, okay? I know this. But I'm telling you, you can pre-start your squash, your watermelons, your cucumbers, if you want to. Just don't let them get tightly bound. See, I was able to loosen those up easily. Also, if you have a short growing season, start them inside. I did it because I can't help myself. And it's already got some roots trying to form on the stem right here. All those knobby knobs, so I'm gonna bury it just a little bit. I'm gonna bury it. Here's the second one, a lot smaller plant, so the roots aren't as bound. I'm so tempted to add other things. The bed just seems empty. I just have to remember that squash get huge. Squash plants get huge. Nicole, they get huge. And I will do the covering later because I have really large pieces and I'm gonna have to cut them. We'll do that later. All right, next, in one of the 10-gallon grow bags this time, I'm gonna do this Bianco de Triste. Excited about this one. It's beautiful, beautiful seedling, love it. I did this on the 12th of March. So I wanna see how well these do in the 10-gallon grow bags. If that can sustain a large squash plant. Also, I have a stick somewhere. Well, I'll find it. I'm gonna put a stick probably about this tall so that I can also drape the row cover over it to protect it. roots look okay. I would have thought they would be a little more vigorous with this size of plant, but it's okay. So in this grow bag here is my new soil that I'm still a little sus about. So we're gonna make sure we get plenty of fertilizer in here. And I'll probably come by around all of these containers later today with the fish emulsion. Now let's move on to something else. All right, next I've got a Rosita eggplant. They look really good. I did the seeds on 215, so not bad for a month. I have 3 of them here, and I don't want to put 3 in one 10-gallon grow bag. I am going to put 2. I'm going to put 2 in here with some fertilizer, and then I'll put 1 in the next bag. Now, we do have temps next week that could get down to 42 at night, okay? Just gonna have to suck it up, okay? Have to suck it up. It's go time. Suck it up. Oh. All right. So the roots are not robust at all, but the plants are, which is weird. The plants look wonderful. All right, here's one. And these 2 are real close. Alright. So the bigger one I'll put by itself, and then the smaller one I'll put with this other big one. This is a Rosita. So crusty. Soil's crusty. So as far as hardening off all these things, what did I do? Well, these were, I believe these were in the man cave under the grow lights. I took everything out. No, these were my spare room under grow lights. I took them out and I put them on the back porch of the man cave, and they were there for 2 or 3 days. So they got, part sun, a little bit, eastern sun. And then yesterday, I bring them out yesterday or day before, they were under the pergola in a shadier area. So they've had some exposure to the natural sun. Not much at all. So now I have thrust them out into full sun. So you don't have to do what I do, okay? You don't have to do what I say. Just watch and see what happens. That's all I'm doing. I think it's going to be okay. Or it's not. Either way is okay. So I'm going to water these in really good. I'm a little concerned about, the root situation, being in the sun. It's all an experiment, folks. It's all an experiment. So, all right, let's move it on down. All right, next I'm gonna do a green night hybrid. No bitty baby. We're doing it. Next is another eggplant. This one is long purple. I put in 6 seeds and I got 3. So 2 are gonna go in one bag and then 1 in another. There we go. So I'll put the 2 smaller ones together. Next, I'm going to do 2 Alessia peppers. Next is 4 banana peppers. I seeded 4 and I got 4. So that's awesome sauce. Did I? I'm lying to you. I got 3. Anyway, I seeded 4 and I got 3. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and water these in, and since I'm going to water them in, I'm going to use the fish emulsion now. The sun is out, and it's already in the upper 60s, probably 70 by now, and I don't want these little babies to fry. So, this is the Alaska Fish Plant Food, 511, 511, and I'm going to put 1 cap full of this into a 1 gallon watering can. Okay, here we go. Okay, last 2 things I'm going to do in this area for right now. I got 2 tomatoes a couple weekends ago. Cece and I went to a meetup. We went to Living Earth for a meetup to see Chad with Down Home Backyard Garden, and then we saw Dustin with Texas Garden Guy. So that was a lot of fun, and I bought these 2 from Dustin. I got a Rosella Purple, which is a dwarf, and I got a Haussinator, which I just had to look up right now because I thought it was an indeterminate. Well, actually, it's a determinate, thank goodness, because I'm like, where am I going to put this giant tomato? So, I'm going to try it in a 10-gallon grow bag. We shall see how it does. I do have a stake for it, a stake for this one as well. So, let's put these in the ground and see how they do. Alright, so I took a little break from filming to clean up this large pile of lemongrass and brush and clean up from last fall. It was piled up right there where the grass is dead. Well, I found something so cool. I didn't find any giant spiders, which is what I was scared of. I'm still looking, and I don't think I see any snake. Is that a snake? No, it's a cricket. Okay. What I found, this is milkweed, tropical milkweed. It's like basically a dead branch that I pulled out, and it was at the very bottom of this pile, and I guess getting moisture, and the stick just came back to life. It rooted, it's got stuff. So I think what I'll do is I'll take some cuttings, or I could just cut it off right where my hand is and just bury this part of the stick in the ground, and I've got my milkweed. I've already seen 2 monarchs already this year. This is March 15th, and I've seen 2 monarchs in the backyard. I haven't seen them out here in the garden yet, but I have seen them flying around the backyard, like landing on the grass and stuff, which is weird. Maybe they were drinking dew. I don't know. Anyway, and I thought that was fun. So I'm cleaning this up real quick. I kind of wanted to clean up inside the potager before I go back to planting tomatoes and things. So I'm going to take a little break. It was getting hot out there in the front, in the sun too. So we're going to work in the potager here for a bit where it's still shaded. But let me take all this stuff, all this brush and stuff to the back. It's too big actually to put in my compost. There's just no room. It's too much. So we'll take it to the back, we'll burn it, and then we'll bring the ash back and use it in the garden. Anyway, just checking in. That's really cool. Okay. All right. It's crazy windy right now. Insanely windy right now. So took about a 4 or 5 hour detour to work on that greenhouse. Okay, my husband helped me with the greenhouse some more. We are now done with the bottom part, and I think tomorrow we're going to start doing the roof rafters or whatever. It's getting there. So anyway, so we were doing that. It's late in the day. It's probably 5 o'clock in the evening now. Windy. I've been cleaning I've been working on cleaning up this potager area, and I thought I would check in with you because I do want to plant a couple more things before I go inside. 2 of them because I started soaking them. You know me, if I start soaking them, yeah, I know they need to get in the ground. I've got some beans and some sunflowers that I've been soaking. So, but before I do that, I have a squash. Really big, beautiful, that ayote green flesh squash. I know we're going to plant it. We're going to plant it in the raised beds here in the garden because I have a feeling it's going to get really big and it's going to need a lot of space. And I have some more hoops somewhere. I'm not sure where all my hoops are, but I'll be covering it with the row cover. All right, so I'm gonna sit here for a few more minutes and have some more of my wine, and then we're gonna plant up these things before it gets dark, and then I'm gonna go inside and have some more wine and drop some more seeds. We got more seeds starting to do. I got all these ding dang cottage flowers to do, plus herbs, plus whatever's. Anyway, okay, so right over here in the raised beds, we're gonna do this ayote green flesh squash. Isn't that gorgeous? So I dropped this seed on the 11th of February, and it is the 15th of March. Very windy, 15th of March. And I'm just gonna put it like probably right there. All right, that's done. I did put the little picnic plate teepee on there. I've only seen those really used when you're at a picnic or something and you put it over your plate so flies don't get all over your food. I got them on Temu, but I got them specifically to cover squash and other vegetables and things. So hopefully that will protect it until I can get my row covers installed. It's just too late tonight. And I know that vine borer is probably patrolling my garden looking for squash because she's a butthole. She wants to put her eggs on my things. All right, let's go over to the new section and get some beans and sunflowers done real quick. And then I'm going inside to get in a bath of Epsom salts because my whole body hurts today, including my brain. I've got some good Mother Stallard beans that I want to plant. But first, I need to erect a teepee in one of my 20-gallon grow bags. So let me get the teepee set up, and I've got some pretty green yarn that I want to wrap around it. And so once that teepee's set up, then we will plant our beans. All right, here are my beans. They're pretty. They're not as pretty now that they've been soaking all day. They're big and fat now, but they've got a really pretty color to them. Anyway, it's good Mother Stallard. We're gonna plant them right now. All done with that. I guess we have time to do the sunflowers. I'm really tired, but we're gonna do it. All the way over here on the other side, have that 20-gallon grow bag right there, and we're gonna do some sunflowers. All right, so in this 20-gallon grow bag, I've got a bunch of different colors and varieties of sunflowers. So the kinds that are in here are a few that I got from Monica Katie like a couple years ago. I hope they're still good, Monica. Maybe 3 years ago. I got a sunflower Jade F1, sunflower buttercream, also an F1, sunflower red hedge F1, and then two from my friend Elizabeth. This is the Mongolian giant sunflower and the Chianti hybrid sunflower. So, and I think that one's a hybrid as well. I don't know what seeds are what, except for the Mongolian giant. I know what those are, so those are gonna go at the back. This grow bag probably won't stay right here, but I can go ahead and plant them right here. I may move that grow bag to the other side, like with the corn and the other things. But we'll see. Let me break up this crust. Oh, you can see my bra. Y'all know what a bra looks like. It's fine. Now I have squirrels in the trees right above me here. Hopefully they're not noticing what I did. So, I haven't decided if you're going to see me again in this video or if this is it. I won't know until I edit it. So, if this is the end, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. All that jazz. Or I'll see you tomorrow. So, bye.